Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be a channel love letter from your person. If you're liking this kind of video, please make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're digging my content, and make sure you comment down below. It helps out my channel a lot. Sorry, it's a little bit wobbly. I have limited space at this moment, so I'm going to go ahead and try my best to point at these. This is going to be option number 1. They're all amethyst. Option number 1 with the crystal cluster of amethyst. Option number 2 is a heart shape. And option number 3, can you see my finger? Option number 3. I can't even see my finger. There we go. Option number 3 is a little point. It's like a crystal point amethyst. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out a channeled letter, a love letter from your person. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here we are with option number 1 with the amethyst crystal cluster, and this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put that right there. And let's go ahead and get a channeled message from your person. So let's go ahead and get the cards out. I can't see the screen that good, so please try to bear with me. I have limited space. I just moved and I have limited things to use to do readings, so please bear with me. The reading will still be just as good. It's just harder for me to do the video. All right, so option number 1, the first card we have is the world. That's Capricorn energy. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. And option in number 3, the card number 3, 5 of Wands in the reverse. All right, and then clarifying that, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. Clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse, we have the Chariot, Cancer vibes. Also Taurus is coming through. And the Fool, that is Aquarius vibes as well. Then we have You Look Happy Without Me. And then we have I Was Afraid of Being Vulnerable. And I Still Care for You even when I don't show it. Then we also have, it's going to keep going. I have a few. Then we have I Just Dream and Wish for Everything. I Don't Want to Lose You in the reverse. I'm taking these ones in reverse. And I'm Coming, Trust. Then we have In the Past I Gave Love and I Received Nothing But Pain. Sounds like a core wound. Then we have You're the Only One That Makes My Heart Beat. And I Was Too Broken to Love You Back. Oof, this person is going through something. All right, so just give me a moment to channel these. I'm going to pause the video and channel, like focus on what I'm channeling. I'm also going to have like letters and names and signifiers and things like that, okay? And I will be announcing those when I'm ready. It will only seem like a second, but I'm pausing the video for a second so I can take a moment and concentrate. You don't need to listen to me like concentrate. All right, so I've taken a moment. Okay, so before I start the letter, I'm going to tell you the different signs and everything that was associated with this pile. Okay, so I have a few things going on here. So hopefully, you know, you can find what's useful for you. I channeled this information. So the most sun sign, like the strongest sun signs coming through in this reading is Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, and Capricorn. And that could be like your sun sign, their sun sign, something like that, okay? And then the letters that come through are the letters R, T, J, M, L, A, and S. And also the names that are coming through are Rachel, Thomas or Tom, Jenna, Miguel, and Sarah. And also visual representations could be somebody with dark eyes, often intense gaze, hands that fidget or play with small objects when nervous, someone who often dresses simply but has one signature accessory like a watch or a bracelet or something, a necklace, and a smile that feels rare when it comes, it lights up everything. Also, energy cues or symbols can be feathers, especially white or gray, appearing unexpectedly in association like sign synchronicities, things like that. Also, hearing a song you used to listen to together or lyrics that echo your situation. Also, a sudden pull in the chest, heart chakra heat, or fluttering when they think of you. Dreams that feel more real than reality, meeting in that liminal space. Also number synchronicities are 7s and 11s, things like that. Okay, so this is the channel love letter that came through regarding these cards, like in association with them. So it says, I've tried to convince myself I was fine without you, but it isn't true. Even when I see you smiling, I can't help but wonder if you're happier without me. And that thought cuts deep. I've carried regret because when I once gave love, that what I received back from life was pain. That made me close doors I should have left open and left me wondering, always wishing for more, always dreaming of what we could have been. I hid so much from you out of fear of being vulnerable, fear of losing myself if I lost you. I pretend I didn't need you, but my heart always knew the truth. You are the only one who makes it beat the way that it does. I pushed you away, and in the process, I betrayed my own soul. The conflict I felt inside kept me stuck, but I want to lay those battles down. I still care for you, even when I don't show it, even when my silence makes it seem like I don't. The truth is, I am coming, slowly, like a fool daring to step off of the cliff. I'm finding courage again. I was too broken to love you back before, but now I want to try. I want to build something that lasts, beyond fear, beyond the past, even if it's subtle. Even if I stumble, my steps are still moving towards you. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. Please let me know how it resonated in the comments down below. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and let you go and move on to option number 2. All right, so here we are with option number 2 with the amethyst heart, and this is going to be a reading. I'm going to put that right there, and let's go ahead and see what your person wants to say to you, their channel love letter to you. We're going to go ahead and do that now. All right, so the first card we're getting here is the Fool. That is Aquarius energy. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we have Temperance in the reverse. That is Sagittarius energy. Then clarifying that, we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. Then we have, I regret speaking those words. I try so hard to ignore you. That other person meant nothing to me. And then clarifying that, we have, you are so very special. This is the world, by the way. That's Capricorn energy. Then we have, I want you. And then be more selfish in the reverse. Then we have, my heart didn't trust love at face value. I feel defeated in this war against love. And then we have, I'm learning to love fully, completely, and unapologetically. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and take a moment and channel the love letter, and get any like letters, synchronicities, symbols, things like that. So that would apply to your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and do that, so you don't have to sit here and listen to me think. LOL. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go over the signifiers first. So the signs that are most associated with this reading that came through is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, and Pisces. The letters that are coming through the strongest are J, R, A, C, L, and M. And the names that show up strongest is James, or Jamie, Rachel, Carlos, Amanda, and Leo. It doesn't mean it's only those. This is just what's coming through the strongest. Also, visual energy cues is a heart-shaped pendant or locket. Someone with expressive eyes that shift between warmth. I'm sorry, I can't read my writing. That shift between warmth and guardedness. A family home where laughter once filled the space, but also carries an echo of absence. The image of winter breaking into spring, symbolic of a cold period thawing. A pair of hands reaching out, but not quite touching. Okay, so now let's move on to the love letter. My beloved, there are moments I wish I could rewind and swallow the words I spoke. The ones that cast doubt, the ones that made it seem like you weren't everything to me, because the truth is you are. You are so very special, so rare that my heart didn't know how to trust what it was being given. I was afraid love couldn't be real, not in its purity. I tried to carry on to ignore this pull, but every attempt to silence it only dragged me deeper into you. I want you, wholly, without conditions. There's no real victory in resisting. I feel defeated every time I push you away. If you ever wondered about the shadows of others around me, like other people, know this, they meant nothing to me. Empty distractions. You were always the one who mattered. I've been a fool chasing illusions of control, but now I see with sharper clarity. You have awakened me to love, fully, unapologetically, and without walls. I know I need balance, and I stumble still, but I'm learning to pour every part of myself into this without fear. I don't want to lose you, and I don't want to hide anymore. Forever yours, your person. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of video, please give the video a thumbs up. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also comment down below how it resonated with you. I'd really like to hear about it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. All right, and so here we are with option number 3 with the amethyst point. I don't know if you can see it good enough, but that is your crystal, and I'm going to put that right there, and this is going to be your reading. All right, so the first card we get is the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Then we have the Moon in the reverse. That is Cancer energy. And then clarifying the Ace of Cups. I had to look at it for a second. I was like hearing Six of Cups too. So some of you, there's like maybe some kind of nostalgia tied in. Then we have clarifying the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. That is Libra Virgo energy. The King of Swords in the reverse. That is, they also could be seeing you like a counterpart with those energies. But the King of Swords reverse, Aquarius Capricorn energy. And then Death reversed. That is Scorpio energy. Then we have You Deserved So Much Better. I know I caused you so much pain. And I lost my way and was self-destructive. And then clarifying that, we have Seek Professional Advice in the reverse. We have Happiness is My Priority in the reverse. Then we have Do You Even See Me That Way? And then we have You Have Softened and Purified My Heart. The love was there, I just didn't show it. Then we have Your Love Made Me Feel Naked and Weak. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and channel the message because I do it in real time. And there's going to be letters, numbers, names, signifiers, things like that. That could help you to know this is your pile if you're into that. And then we'll do your channeled letter. So give me a moment. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. A lot more came through for this pile than the others. So probably more people are going to pick this one. Also, there could be more intense relationship types, connection types like karmic or twin flame, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start with the signifiers. So the sun signs most strongly coming through this reading was Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, and Sagittarius. The letters that came through the most are the letters A, J, R, S, M, T, C, D, L, N, and the letter E. The names that come through the strongest is Michelle or Michael, Daniel, Daniela, Chris, Christian, Christina, Laura, Lauren, Anthony, Tony, Renee, Sam, Samantha, Jason, and Emily. The visual and energy cues is someone with deep piercing eyes, blue, hazel, or very dark, that feel like they see through you. Hair, darker tones with a tendency to be either wavy or slightly unruly, though blonde light also flickers for some. A tattoo or scar that holds significance, possibly on the chest, arm, or back. A tendency towards professional attire, so button-downs, neat clothing, but in private life, they're more casual, even soft. Objects, signs, white feathers, crescent moons, lotus imagery, or the repeated number sequence of 222. Energy, intensity mixed with fragility, someone who hides their softness behind intellect or authority, yet whose soul has been deeply cracked open by love. Alright, so your channel message a little longer than the others. But again, there's a lot more coming through on this pile. So it says, my beloved, from the first moment your love filled me like an overflowing cup. It startled me, softened me, purified the harder parts of me that I kept locked away. You held up a mirror so sharp and clear that I could not escape seeing myself, my shadows, my walls, the distance I built, and yet you also showed me the tenderness of what I could be if I let you in. I know I hurt you. I know my silence, my coldness, my distance, carved wounds that should not have been yours to carry. Please understand, it wasn't the absence of love, it was the absence of my courage. Though I could reason my way out of the intensity I felt for you, but all I did was lose my way. I fell into a self-destructive or self-destruction, and my choices made you question whether you were ever truly seen. The truth is, you were always seen. Every glance, every word, every time you reached for me, I noticed. I just didn't show you. I let fear twist into power, and that power kept me from surrendering to you. This person must have a hard time speaking their truth. You made me feel naked, vulnerable, weak, and that terrified me because I'd built my whole life on not letting anyone touch those places. And still, you broke through. Your love is the tide that wears down stone. Even now, when I'm silent, when it feels like I've drifted away, my heart beats with the imprint of you. You are the one who reminded me that I could feel, and no matter how far I run, I cannot unlearn what you've given me. If you ask me whether I still carry you, the answer is yes. Always yes. Yours, even in silence. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of video, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you'd like to see how to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Please comment down below how it resonated with you. I'd really like to hear about it. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and let you all go, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.